Action.
Action Jackson.
Why did we say Jackson? Who's
I don't
Jackson?
know. It's just a movie.
It's just
A
to
movie
say it.
back
Oh,
in the
yeah,
day. Action Jackson.
But yes, we're back once again.
I guess you'll know our age. Action Jackson, if you know the movie.
We're telling upon ourselves.
We back again. Puff and Vern.
Vern.
Yeah, we're a little late on this episode, man. Get mashed up again. Health is wealth, they say. When you're mashed up, you can't do much. And
Yeah,
that's
definitely
true.
take it easy, you know. Playoffs is not. It's exciting and not run away.
Playoffs are. Second round. Oh man, we're recording this. What is it? Monday night. So the Memphis Golden State game is on right now.
Other than just tied it up.
Other than that series, every other series is tied at 2-2. No, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
All the home teams are holding it down, and then the only team that went on the road and split is Boston and Milwaukee.
But the thing is, honestly, I think the refs have something to do with some of these 2-2 series. It seems like we might get into it a little bit later, but
listen, we're Raptor fans, so we know when game getting manipulated.
Yeah, man, like that, especially that game against the Suns. Come on, Chris Paul. There's some foul calls. It was like, huh?
Remember, guy? Was it Scott Foster? Was Scott Foster there?
I don't even know. I didn't even look into that, but you just had to look at the calls because I didn't get to see it. Throughout, I just seen pieces, and I could just tell the little piece I saw with no sound, and I was like, "Yo, Chris Paul just fouled out." Chris Paul looked vexed. It's like, yo.
Yeah, but hold on, yo, we're just jumping at it.
Anyways, we just jumped because we didn't talk in a while, but we don't have no Raptor going on now. We ain't gonna bother let them get kicked out.
What I'm drinking on a Monday night.
Oh, what I'm drinking on a Monday night, Grand Ave. I got a juicy IPA. Yeah, Vern's not waking up for work tomorrow. I hope your manager's not listening.
10 p.m. start time.
Vern's gonna be calling it. I don't feel so well.
We good. But yeah, man, run the tunes, man. While I tell everybody Puff and Vern is back, so you gotta do what you do. Gotta like, subscribe, comment, and share. But most of all, you gotta subscribe and turn on your notifications.
And get in the convo.
Yeah.
So let's get into this, Vern. It's been a little too long. So we don't have a Raptor rewind. Don't worry. We may not have another Raptor rewind until summer league.
The rewind I have is assistant coach Adrian Griffin. You know, got an interview with the Lakers.
They're not gonna pick him though.
And then Masai come out and said, "Yo, man, I didn't hear no team contacted me about Nick Nurse, you know, but I dream too. I want this guy. I want that guy."
But the thing is, when people write this stuff and put it out there, you know, some of these managers making up some bull. Because it's like, this man's on a 2-year contract. Why would you even he's not going nowhere.
Where's he gonna go?
But the thing is, remember when Doc Rivers. Remember LA Clippers? I didn't know you could trade for coaches. They traded for Doc Rivers. When I looked at it, it was possible. But when I look at,
he's got no pick. You got to trade LeBron.
Yeah, but when I look at, if you have no picks, what are you gonna do? But I look at the Raptors. Why would you do that? Then have to go on a coaching search, and it's a whole different culture. That makes no sense.
No sense.
Yeah, that's why I said you could dream. Everybody could dream. You know,
everybody could dream.
Everybody could dream.
That's a quick little touch on the Raptors. Off season. But yeah, one more thing before we jump into it. What do you see or expect Scotty to work on to then take that next step as a second year guy?
Handles, jump shot. Maybe a little better post game. His little floater needs to be nicer. That's about it. Really, I think his handles and jump shot. Like, I think if he focuses on his jump shot and his handles, even if he could dribble and shoot off a dribble, oh man, if he gets that down, he's gonna be unstoppable.
He definitely needs to work on his handles because he is decent, but you need to get to that next level.
Yeah, you can't just be backing down. You got to face up somebody and cross.
So you gotta use your quickness. You gotta use your size, your length, right? So he needs to definitely do that. His jump shot needs to get tightened too. It's starting to get better at the end of the year, but he needs to work on that tough.
Yeah, early in the year, it wasn't nice.
Jump shots? Mm-hmm. No, late in the year. Sorry, I should say late in the year, it started to shoot it more.
Yeah, you said late, but I'm just saying early. Yeah, it was terrible. And then again, he's going to be stronger. He's going to get
He
stronger,
needs to
right?
get stronger too, right? So
But
yeah,
if
man,
he gets his handles down, the handles,
that's number one. He could get in the lane because then he could create more.
it's going to be dangerous.
More so.
Because he has a vision already. He has a vision. He could see like over the defense. He has that vision.
For sure.
And he's a smart player.
Definitely.
All right, so this episode, we're just going to go around the league and we're just going to do topics. We're going to pick and see if we should discuss it or dash it away. We're just going to go through topics. This is going to be a short, quick episode just to, we got to get our voices out. What's going on in the league and the playoffs? The playoffs are excited.
I know you guys miss us. Players are excited. Raptor fans, once a Raptor lose, we don't really pick no other squad, We don't roll like that. There's other team that we're looking like, all right.
But we just watch.
You know what I mean? But yeah, we just watch.
It's not the Raptors.
We might cheer for one team because you might like a man on that team, but it's not a hard support, okay?
Okay, I'm going to go first then.
Go ahead.
First thing is, did Dillon Brooks deserve that Game 3 suspension for his foul on Gary Payton?
Gary Payton.
Jr.
Yeah. It's
or the second.
It's warranted, right? Because the same thing happened to Draymond.
Yeah, but he didn't get suspended.
But look at the hit though. He didn't even jump to block the ball. He just swung. So I understand.
Dillon Brooks didn't jump?
No.
He did jump.
Dillon? No. Dillon didn't even jump.
Maybe I have to look back at that. I swear he jumped.
Look back at it because his jump wasn't like jumping to block the ball. And when he swung and hit the man's head, you know what? Sorry, I wind it back. The ejection, yes. The suspension.
Yes, I agree with the ejection. I'm talking about the next game suspension. So now he basically missed 2 games because he missed the whole of game 2 and the whole of game 3.
Yeah, so I walk it back. Yeah, the suspension, I don't really agree with it.
I don't agree with the suspension. I agree with the flagrant 2.
Yes, it got suspended.
But remember, this was at 3 minutes into the game. There was 9 minutes left in the first quarter.
That's why I was shocked with the
yes, because it's like he already missed the game. He missed the whole game already. So it's like, what, you're going to miss 2 games?
Even he said, like, hindsight, he would take it back, but he can't take it back. Yeah. But then he's like, what do you mean by also, broke the rule?
Yeah, that's the same thing I was getting into. I don't like how Steve Kerr, every time somebody breathes on his players, he's like, oh, the code, you broke the code. God, shut up about your code. And in the very next game, this man go bunks
John Morant and pull his knee.
He might, and that's the same thing. Remember, some small bang like that was the same thing that happened to Westbrook in OKC when Pat Beverly ran into his knee when the man was trying to call a timeout. That little bunks, and he tore his ACL he tore or his MCL, and he was out for
that's why he doesn't like that, man.
Yeah, but it's just that same little bump, and then you're going to talk about breaking code and this and that. Like, nah, man. Then again, I was like, okay, he banged his knee. And then he grabbed the knee. I was like, that wasn't a basketball play.
And that's why John Morant called him out and talking about
that's not a basketball play. Like, why would you grab his knee? That wasn't even nowhere near the ball. You just grab it, like
that's nothing.
Anyways, but
that's nothing.
I don't think that grab did anything to his knee. I think it was a knee to knee.
It was the knee to knee. The grab didn't do anything. But still, why are you grabbing the man's knee? You know what I'm saying?
I thought that kind of just weird. That did look a little weird.
No sense.
But then again, honestly, I do feel it's a basketball play. What I don't like is how Steve Kerr is going to go, oh, it's a code. The man really went up to hurt the guy. Come on, what are you talking about? Majority of man ain't going to hurt nobody in the NBA.
Dillon Brooks has never been accused of anything.
Never. And people know he plays hard. He plays very hard.
Defender, and people know that's how he makes his money.
And I think I heard somebody else. I think it might have been the man on ESPN or something. How they're saying like on the bench, they're talking about no layups. Like if you're in the huddle, don't allow any layups. You're gonna put somebody down.
Yeah, he wind up and lick him in his head. It's not intentional.
Yeah, he didn't mean to hurt the guy.
He didn't mean to hurt him.
It's the playoffs. It's not regular season. Yeah, exactly. It's the playoffs.
That's not on purpose. So it's the playoffs.
All right, so we got into that one. What's the next one you want to talk about?
Coach of the year just announced, Monty Williams. Warranted?
Hell yeah. He should have got it last year.
Back to back.
He should have got it last year.
Into the Thibodeau.
But then again, it's good that he got it this year too because he also showed he was the number 1 team this year. Was he the number 1 last year?
I believe he was.
I think he was.
Because in the finals they played at home.
Yeah, but this year, they were well out far in front.
Oh yeah. They ran at everybody.
Yeah, there wasn't nobody close. So
gone.
yeah, he deserves it. He deserves it. He should have got 2 years in a row.
He should have went back to back.
Yeah,
Monty's been a good coach from time, even in New Orleans when they had the Hornets with Chris Paul first time, right? So is well deserving. I'm happy to see that. You know, now they're in like a dog fight out west, 2-2 with Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. Cuban, did you pay these man some money, Cuban?
Dallas, that series, I'm surprised. Holy, I didn't think they would be tied up in that series.
That thing's supposed to be done, you know.
For real.
That thing's supposed to be done, you know.
For real.
You know, they bless Luka the Don, like, because those guys can't do nothing on the road.
We'll see. Yeah, that's the same thing I was saying on the road. The rest of the what's it, Finney Smith? He ain't no threes.
Yeah, those guys
are not doing nothing.
Those guys are salt.
Yeah, on the road they were doing nothing. So you're talking about awards. So Jokic won his second MVP in a row.
I should say dash it, but I'm gonna discuss it.
Yeah, we have to discuss this because what people are gonna say was Embiid robbed? It's very hard because that man has some serious numbers.
What Joker did is never been done.
Yes, that's the reason why.
Also, Embiid has done some stuff that's never been done.
Yeah, and his team is better. His team's in a better position.
40. How many 40 plus double doubles he got for the season? I think it was an NBA record, right? He also led the league in scoring, 30 points a game.
Yeah,
he had no Ben Simmons when Ben Simmons was crying it out. Then the trade come and happen, and he still held it down.
Yeah, honestly, I would have to give it to Embiid because they finished high in a better position.
Better position.
They're still playing. They're still but then again, you can't talk about the playoffs.
Arguably, this year one of the toughest division. Because that Atlantic division was pretty tough. Boston, Toronto,
and they finished in fourth.
Nets, right? They finished fourth in the East. So. Yeah, I would give Embiid prove it, but what the Joker
was hard,
did,
but
Joker scored like 2,000 points, didn't he?
Yeah, 2,000 poits, 10,000 rebounds, and 5,000 assists or something like that.
Like some crazy numbers that's never been done in regular season.
Yeah,
it's crazy, right? But his team was mashup, but he didn't do what Embiid did.
Yeah,
the mashup squad.
Yeah,
and then he got a player mid-season to try to work in.
I don't know. Honestly, it's hard to say because it could have went both ways.
Yeah,
like I wanted Embiid to get it because he doesn't have one, but then again, what Jokic is doing, his numbers is like crazy. His assist numbers, his rebounds, his points, all of it. It's just crazy. It's just crazy.
Yeah, it's mad. So
anyways,
really say nothing, but,
what do y'all think? You think Embiid got robbed?
I think he got it. I think Embiid got it. I think because look what he's doing now.
But the thing is, did you think Embiid was going to get the MVP?
Hell no.
I knew it wasn't going to go to MVP. What? I knew it.
But even Giannis had a better year. Giannis you could have gave it to.
That's true.
Because Giannis played big. Any which way you look at it.
But they're looking for their great hope.
Yeah, they're always searching though. They're always searching.
Yep. Like so next on this.
All right.
Talk about it. Dash it. Fling it with.
Shaq calls out Rudy Gobert.
Dash that. Shaq is a hater. Shaq is an ultimate hater. That Shaq just love for hate. Hate. Remember he was on Dwight Howard? And remember he was on JaVale McGee?
And JaVale for the longest.
Come on.
All right.
Dash for that. Dash for that.
What are you saying?
Oh, my turn. Sorry. I think we talked about that one. No, let's go and talk about Chris Paul. Chris Paul's game, the Phoenix. You think the refs are out to get them?
There's something with Chris Paul. Okay, with Chris Paul teams and referees.
Oh man,
all right. I don't know what it is,
but
but as a Toronto fan, when a team is getting hosed because we sit down and watch it so many years. Even this year, when you sit down and you watch
the game wasn't even a blowout. It was still close towards the end of the game. Even all those bullshit calls.
Yeah, NBA say, "Yo, look, this is second round." Right. This is is this the first year with fans? Like full out fans?
Yes. In the last 2 years, probably like sold out.
Yeah, but last year it was like the Raptors were salt because the Raptors on the road, right?
Yep. They were in Tampa. They didn't make playoffs.
Yeah, this is the first. So pretty much this is the first year of full out everything. You know what I mean? Especially for the Raptors and for everybody.
But did you see the last foul on Chris Paul? Did
No,
you see
because
them?
I was getting cheese.
But you saw that. Remember his patented move where he dribbles and then stops his man right.
Oh yeah, Brunson runs him over.
And they called him an offensive foul on him?
They've been calling that all year though. Trae Young does that.
They've been calling it offensive though?
Yeah. Trae Young was getting hit with it early. No, listen. To me, that wasn't it wasn't the foul. Because that's the thing. They're so selective because they don't call the rip through anymore.
That's what I'm saying. Like
they call that. Like I don't know, man. They're confused.
And then you look at all the series they're tied 2-2. All the series. And I started thinking, like, this NBA, they're looking to make the money they lost in the last few years. And all of those the season tickets, they trying to make that money back, because this is premium seating manner playing. Every loss for the next team is one more game. One more game. We're going to have at least 2 game 7s in this round. At least 2 game 7s.
All of them is going to 6 for sure. Because it's 2-2.
Yeah, already you're going 6, but there's going to be at least 2 game 7s. I wouldn't be surprised if all 4 of them with game 7, and the NBA just started.
Milwaukee looks like it's going to game 7 for sure.
That one's going to go to game 7. I don't think
Miami
the Dallas
looking like
one's
going to
go to game 7.
Miami looking like it's a game 7.
I agree, but Dallas, no. Memphis possibly, depending if Ja comes back. But then again, Memphis plays well without Ja Morant. If Golden State
wins tonight, then it's 3-1. It's over.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but it's possible. Yeah, especially but the thing is, that's what I'm saying. Memphis actually plays sometimes better without Ja.
So that's why I'm not writing them off.
Because they have Bane and now Dillon Brooks is back.
It's like just at the year the Raptors was like 20-something and 5 without Kawhi. So every time Kawhi is fit, they win, right? But Ja
down the stretch, that's somebody you want on your team. It's sad to see that he's injured, but hopefully he's back soon.
Yeah, that discussion I led into one of my topics. I was like playoffs. You know what I mean? All them tied at 2-1, 2-2 except for one. But we already.
Yeah, we don't know. By the time you hear this, you were gonna know.
We're dashing it off the list. We're dashing it off.
Hopefully, it's 2-2. But did you see that game against Milwaukee and Boston, the last one, when Hoyford with that tip that needed 0.2 more seconds? Oh my gosh.
But tonight, he went off.
But there was 3 plays at the end of that game that were messed up. First of all, was if you really look back, Smart, he was shooting a 3. Because as soon as he caught the ball, he went up to shoot. He wasn't dribbling. He wasn't trying. As soon as he caught the ball, he was going to go. He was trying to go up. That should have been 3 shots.
Call him a 2.
Secondly, when that man threw the ball off the rim, that man passed the line before he even hit the rim, Because I was like, how did man get so far across there
for the offensive rebound?
Yeah. When you think about it, I was like, wait a second. This man, when you shoot a free throw, the shooter has to wait before the ball hits the rim before he can cross the line. Everybody else could go on the release. This man just fling the ball and he has
to hit the rim.
And he got all the way to the rim before everybody?
Yeah, NBA is listen, sometimes they embellish rules.
Sometimes they're calling it. They're not.
Right? Because the NBA is the only place where defense is illegal. So I don't doubt. What you're saying is so true. I don't doubt any of that.
I don't know. But anyways,
okay. I don't doubt any of that.
I don't know. To me, it just seems like there's like a hand from above coming and shaping and making sure playing. Make sure these games.
Listen, man. Almost 3 years, COVID lick us down.
Yeah, it's true, and then they want to make sure they get their money now.
Concessions, all them T-shirts, all of like food and stuff that you make in there, along with
food.
Yeah, ticket sales,
T-shirt sales, all the merchandise sales,
everything.
The beer. Oh my gosh,
food. It doesn't matter.
And the TV and all the hotels being.
I'm telling you, it's the revenue, and especially Toronto, because we're the most expensive.
Yeah, maybe that could be it. Because when you go back and now look at the game 3. What's the game 3? No, game 4 and 5. The refs weren't calling all them things they were calling on him beating game 1, 2. Oh, the touch and brush it back, foul. He drop on the off. That's why he got vexed. Remember, he was vexed. Oh, you guys do exactly because they weren't calling the same calls they were calling game 1 and 2. Every time he went to it was foul. Yeah,
they got lucky. Yeah, exactly. So
I don't know.
NBA's trying to work it.
All right. Anyway,
at least if every series goes 6. What are you saying?
I think we talked about that one. You actually gave that one.
I talked about that one. So
I have a big one. I gotta ask you this, Vern.
Yeah.
Is Houston James Harden back.
Come on, man. Calm down.
The Harding from the Houston Rocket days. Is he back?
Calm down.
Is he back?
Calm down.
Is the 76ers going to the finals?
That's one game.
But he did look like he was in Houston in that game. He did look like the beard from Houston.
I don't think Harden lost this time. I just think Harden, what Katie said, Harden is out of shape, and he's trying to play his way back into shape.
But yo, that game,
he went off.
That man couldn't miss. No matter what they threw at those guys, that man couldn't miss.
But again, what about the calls in that game?
Yeah, the calls again. Every drive was foul. I think how much Embiid must have got like 12 free throws. Exactly. Like how many times Harden must have got another 11, 12 free throws.
And the Heat's a great defensive team. You're telling me they're gonna foul Embiid that many times?
And still, in that game again, was kind of close. Yeah, it wasn't a blowout.
You're telling me Bam is gonna be fouling that man all that time like that?
No.
Come on, man.
But even some of the calls they call, it's like a little.
Jimmy Butler's not gonna lock up that man.
Oh man,
come on, man.
Man, I wish they officiated like international rules.
Yeah,
or even like they do in college at least.
That's real basketball. The NBA man couldn't get used to high school rules again, like real basketball rules again.
Because it's like you can't touch a man. It's like, what the hell? I'm standing here and the man's gonna run into me. There's a foul on me. I'm already there.
First and foremost, the man them have 6 fouls. That's already enough.
That's why they give them an extra one because they know there's gonna be some bull.
Yeah, that's why it's a no, right? But yeah, it's just what you said, man. They're trying to make back some revenue, baby.
Yeah, I know.
No wrong it.
What do you got next? What do you got?
All right, let's get a little lighthearted because I hear these people are talking about, you know what I mean, all the proud fathers. What do you think about the NBA dad? Now first it was LeVar, now it's like John Morant's dad, like, and he's betting other dads when they're playing, like Karl Anthony Towns dad, like.
But they're like friendly bets. Oh, you have to wear my son's jersey. They're friendly bets.
Yeah, we're gonna discuss that.
It's not like here a $2 million. Nah, it's friendly bets. Come on, it's sports.
Buff. Imagine your son now is in one of the most exclusive league in the world.
That you've been driving him around the country for how many games, bringing him to how many practices, oh my gosh, buying him all type of shoes and this and that for how many years? And now he reaches the pinnacle of the NBA where you could just sit back and enjoy and don't have to do nothing no more. And he could take care of you now. Vern. That would be heaven for me. If my son ended up in there, I would look just like him. I'll be smiling every game. Again with my red cup.
And every man I'm talking trash to. Do you see talk trash to LeBron?
Oh, man.
Like, you can't. You fathers like that, you can't even talk.
But you know how it is. When you get close to the court, you could talk and you know they can hear you. So you're going to talk. You're going to talk.
Right? And then that's your son. Everyone knows you. So come on, man. People, stop your foolishness. Because if that was your son, you'd have been doing the same thing.
I had a conversation just the other day about that. I would be doing the exact same thing.
I would be partying.
Morant, every game is excitement. He's like, oh man, there's a party for me. I'd be chilling, enjoying myself. In the playoffs, especially when my son's doing all these doing all type of crazy thing and dunking on man attack. Yo, I would have had my pom poms.
Mad. I'm telling you,
I'd be even more annoying. Oh boy,
I don't know. I don't know how you could criticize that. I don't know what.
People are just hating. People just always find something or someone to hate on.
Yeah.
So let me give you a topic and see if we could dash this. But I think I don't know. Let me see. Mm-hmm. The Kings have a new coach. Will it make a difference?
Yo, that's how I saw that, yo. That not make no difference, guy. This man went through coach after coach after coach after coach.
I think as a management needs to come up with an idea and stick to it and give it 5 years, 6 years to develop. Because they just switch coach every year to two. The most coach will be there for 3 years and next.
And then those guys don't know how to draft. They don't know how to.
And it's not even the players. They get players. Players don't even stay there long.
Yeah. We're discussing that.
Anyways, we're dashed that way. Kings.
On
Kings, you just lose and lose.
On that same coaching, you heard Phil Jackson is advising the Lakers on their coaching search. I want to talk about that. Dash with that.
Let's dash with that.
Yeah,
It's gonna end up like New York.
Yeah. First, I just want to say one thing about that. This man is going to advise for coaching when he's the one that called out LeBron, and then when he was in New York.
But bottom line, see, now you want to talk about? We said that.
Nah, man, we dash away.
No, let's talk about it. Let's talk about one more minute. Let's talk about it. No, one more minute. I just want to say because
go ahead.
It doesn't make a difference about the coach.
Exactly.
Like the team is mashed up. You guys traded away all your assets and got all these old people on your team.
All the man.
You could get a coach, any coach you want from the grave, any of all time. It ain't gonna make a difference.
All right, quick dash for that.
Unless AD is healthy and you figure out what to do with Westbrook, it's not gonna make a difference.
It's
period.
No more Laker talk. All right, what do you got? That's a dash way though. I forget to roll up the paper.
Dash way that.
It's stuck. The dash should not work.
Who do you think is going to the finals? Who do you think will be in the finals in a few weeks?
Should that, you know what I mean, and discuss that in a few weeks.
No, I want to know, but based on what you see and how the people are playing and what's going on, who do you think is going to be fine? Just throw it up quick.
Let's discuss it real quick. Out of the East, I'm leading with the Bucks. I'm leaning with the Bucks. I can't go against the champ. I already told you that I can't go against the champ.
And Giannis is a bad man.
He's a bad man, and I did say before the Heat, but right now I'm leaning with the Bucks.
Bucks and who?
And the Suns. I'm not jumping off the Suns wagon.
I was thinking about that the same thing the other day.
I made flip flop in the East.
I was like, it's gonna be a rematch of last year's finals.
Yeah, I don't put it past it.
And honestly, that's going to be very exciting.
I've seen the playoffs right now. What we're seeing, do you see anything that makes different?
That would be very exciting because both teams, I think, got better.
Yeah. The only knock is that Milwaukee doesn't have Middleton.
But by that time, I think Middleton will be back if they get to the finals.
Yeah.
If they reach the finals, but I have a feeling it's going to be a rematch because Giannis is just. As long as the other players are playing well and they keep up.
Like the Celtics are playing nice. You may get them to 7, but even in the next series, man, they like the Sixers. Maybe the Sixers, but those guys play defense and they have Lopez. Yeah, they have a good squad, man. They have a really good squad.
So we're just counting out Golden State.
There's something about Golden State that they can't beat. They're not beating Phoenix.
I don't think they're going to beat Phoenix.
They're not beating. They all have to be clicking.
No, it's exciting. I want to see that Western Conference Finals.
They don't have no one to hold that big boy. And when Phoenix decide, right? Everyone talk about Ayton when his low scoring game. No, when Phoenix decide to use Ayton along with everybody else, they get boxed up. When he gets to low scoring games, that's when they're not utilizing it. You notice that?
Yeah, there are a few games. Yeah, he doesn't score, but then there'll be games he has like 30, 25.
Yeah, but maybe some of it's on him that he needs to get more, but you gotta give him more touches, especially in those games when Booker and those guys are struggling. You gotta go make him go eat. And I don't think
I agree.
What Looney?
Yeah. But look, I can't. We always hate on Looney. But
we always hate on Looney.
Looney's not bad, guy. I can't lie. Looney's not bad. He's a champ too. He's not bad. He can step up. I always hate on him too, but come on. You have to give Looney some props.
Come on, I apologize.
It might be his name, Looney. You're thinking Looney Tunes.
Like the Looney, not even the Toonie. It's the Looney. See? Come on.
Well, I don't have any more topics. You have any more topics?
Yeah, I always have topics. Wolves looking to explore, pursue the trade in the offseason for D'Angelo Russell. The Wolves are looking to trade.
As soon as you started saying Wolves, I was like, Dashway. The Wolf Dashway. That's what I say, Dashway. You might as well. You should have started with Anthony Edwards. Then maybe.
Should Mark Jackson get another coaching shot?
I think so. The Golden State Warriors wouldn't be the Golden State Warriors if Mark Jackson didn't coach them before Steve Kerr got there.
But do you know why he got? One of the reasons why he got
I heard something about his comments about
his stance. Yeah, his stance. You wouldn't come off of it, but outside of that, you want to coach. That's the man you need to coach.
I agree. I think he could do something
clear who they are.
I think the Lakers, out of all the matter out there, that's who the Lakers should get.
Yeah.
Because Mark Jackson could stand in there and just talk to people straight.
I talk to people straight. Yeah.
Yeah, he's not scared of nobody. He's not.
The fire.
Yeah.
All right. I got the next one for you. Rudy Gobert fires back at Shaq.
That's what you already talked about. Shaq and Gobert. You know, Gobert.
But that was Shaq punking the man off, calling him Barbie. This one probably got you then. Klay Thompson joins Steph Curry, LeBron James as only players in NBA history to hit 400 career threes.
Boring. Dash with that.
Bumba seed.
It's like if you play 1,000,001 playoff games, you're gonna get there. Like, come on, them not play playoff games.
This one's gonna get you, guy. KD getting booed at a soccer game.
KD always gets booed. Boo, KD. You know why? Because the man shouldn't have went to Golden State.
Yeah, and the last one I have.
He became the villain, the snake. You have to boo the snake.
Tyrese Maxey. Evolution in the playoffs.
Yeah, we should talk about Tyrese. Tyrese is a bad man. Tyrese ate the Raptors' food,
he's
cut
a
them
Philadelphia man,
and let them out to dry.
But on this show we only talk about bad man. You know what I mean?
That
so
guy
you got to mention still. All right, Max.
What makes him so dangerous is his speed, his shooting, his driving and putting. Oh my God!
He wasn't hitting no shot, and I was telling man.
Oh my God! Did you see that one play he did on the Raptors where it was like he was like Boucher up this way and then did this under?
Yo, that man. That man is ridiculous. Even in this last game, the man wasn't looking nothing. And then the man just went off.
Did you know that man was picked one pick one pick before or one pick after? No, Precious. One pick before Precious Achiuwa.
Oh, for Miami.
Yeah, Miami.
Miami picked Precious, yeah.
I was looking, I was like, did this guy pass an art? But the Raptors never had a pick.
We weren't even close.
Yeah, we didn't have a pick in that one. But
we were in hard second round picking.
If you look in his draft class, I think it was 2000, I think. Yeah, 2000. Yeah. If you look at his draft, no, 2020. 2000. I mean, 2020. I mean, yes, you're correct. Yeah, 2020. If you look at his draft class, there's not a lot of players in that draft class that's like.
That's the ill who got drafted higher than him.
Yeah, there's maybe only like 2 or 3. I think that's the one with Edwards, Ball. Who else in that draft class?
That was the Ball, George? Oh, okay. Oh, the Tatum? Tatum was in that draft.
No, Tatum wasn't in that one.
In the LaMelo draft.
It was LaMelo.
Oh, he was in LaMelo's draft?
Yeah, so it was Anthony Edwards, and I think Wiseman went second, and then
LaMelo
Ball went third. Yeah, and then he went all the way down like 19 or something. Maxine. If you look at the rest of the players in there.
Didn't we pick in that draft? Didn't we pick Malachi Flynn?
No, Flynn was in the one with Bane, which was like 20.
19?
It was 20. No.
Yeah. 2020. It's the same draft then.
No, it's not. I don't think it was. Was it? Or it was later in the draft?
Because Malachi's going into his 3rd year.
Let me look this up again. Anthony Edwards, there's after 4 was Patrick Williams. 5 Cavaliers, Isaac Okoro. Hawks, Onike Owangu.
Okay.
Pistons, Killian Hayes, and then Obi Toppin. And all of these. Just like all these are nobody. Well, Kings Halliburton went 12.
Yeah, I remember that one.
After that, like there's no real players like Sadiq. Oh, Precious went 1 pick above Tyrese Maxey. Yeah. Wow, imagine him on the 76ers. I mean on the Heat. Boy.
But they didn't really need him, so I could see why they didn't pick him.
So at 21, Tyrese Maxey.
Who was 23?
23, Leandro Bolmaro. You don't know any of these guys.
I thought it was going to be Malachi. So when was Malachi drafted?
Oh, it was that pick. It was that draft. Malachi was 29. Desmond Bane was 30.
Okay.
So out of that pick, those are the players. It was Anthony Edwards, LaMelo Ball. Obi Toppin, Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah.
Then Precious Achiuwa, Max Seal.
Precious.
Malachi and Desmond Bane.
But Baines and Maxi are the 2 that after Melo.
Yeah, that was way too low. Them actually got picked like 4 or 5 or 3.
It's team's evaluation, right?
Yeah, but that's trippiness. Like what the team evaluates a person. But sometimes they pick on who they need on their team, which they should have started picking about what's the best player, because
I think that's why
develop them, trade them more.
That's why
Malachi, but we need to give him some more playing time so he can get nice. But towards the end of the season, before he got his hamstring, he was balling.
He was playing nice.
But when you get the opportunity, the main point guard goes down, and then you go down same time. That's the time you're not supposed. He could have put up his stats, so he would have been playing in the playoffs.
Yeah.
He got mashed up at the end of the season, hamstring. I was like, oh, wrong time to get injured, buddy.
Yeah, man. But
wrong time.
That's all I have, unless you want to discuss this breaking the code.
Nah, we're good.
But this last one, you're gonna love this one, guys. If we're gonna end on this one, Puff and Vern, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, big time subscribe, turn on notification. Russell Westbrook, Russ, you recently was in the Met Gala, buddy. That outfit. What you saying, Kevin? What you saying, Puff? 10? 10 out of 10? Oh, man. Let's get everybody that
so we're going to wrap it up. Because bad man no wear no dress.
Don't forget to subscribe. Turn on the notification, like, and comment, and share. That's what we do. Sorry,
until next time, Westbrook, fire your stylist. Fire, Dashway. End their employment. Fix up. Fire. Mas fuego. Until next time. Peace.
We out. Those is